Good evening, Mr. Powers. I sat here for like 10 minutes trying to think of like what was the best line that I could do to enter into my stream. And I was like, wait, I have a pair of chickens downstairs. This is going to be the best thing in the world ever. So this is Henrietta Cluxalot on my left shoulder. She is joining us for the intro this evening. Goose, morning, evening, or night, whenever you are. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever you're deciding to sit down and watch this episode of the Caffeinated Dad Gaming live stream. Tonight we are getting all the things done, all the things ready for this evening for Secrets of the Obscure, which is ever rushing towards us. We got a whole bunch of stuff happening all at once. We got lots of stuff. Yeah, we got the bird stream, and as you can see, they've gotten massive. Like, I don't know. I really hope he didn't poop on my shoulder. He may have. There you go. He's gotten big. He's a big birder, a big birdie. But yeah, tonight we are going to be just really plucking along at some of the stuff for Vision. I do have to get a lot of my my PvP stuff done. We're gonna try to do some work. We got some work to do tonight, and yeah. Hopefully things go well. I already see Stefan was here earlier. Welcome in, welcome in. Miyuki. I'm gonna say Miyuki. What is going on? Tony's already here, ready to get some eating done. And Tony's back, all right. Max is ready there with the Pogger. Sven, Yoon, welcome in, guys. We got the geese, and tonight's a chicken. Tonight is a chicken. And this guy is already so like anxious because we're up here. They were like calming down, sleeping peacefully, and then out from above the cage came this massive hand and took the bird away. So maybe they're a little bit stressed. Maybe they are. My daughter likes this one in particular. My oldest daughter likes this one and calls her Henrietta Cluxalot. What a name. What a name. All right, so that's the plan this evening. I'm going to try to knock out some of the stuff for some PvP. Ideally, I might do that towards the end. I'm still talking about the Catalyst, and that's what my video is going to be about tomorrow. I have a fresh one coming out. Basically, the Catalyst isn't on a whole nother level right now, so I'm still going to keep along with the train the Catalyst is overpowered. It's overtuned right now. But you'll be able to see all of that, and we are good to go. Still working on specifically the domain of Istan and all the damn Kralkatite ore that I need. I need so much Kralkatite ore, it is actually absurd. It is just such a heavy requirement that it's not even funny. You need about 3,000 just to finish it. So, all right, let me go return the bird, and I will be right back. Stay tuned. Alrighty, we are back. Got some nice. I picked the bird up. Man, all these little feathers went everywhere. Probably going to be picking that out. I hope none of them got into my hilariously large glass of water. Does not appear to be. Still fresh. We're good to go, folks. Alrighty. I am actually going to go ahead and take up Sven on his. I think he might be already in his home instance. Is he there already? Maybe not. There we go. All right, what I miss? I came back. What I miss? What I miss? What I miss? Ugh. New Catalyst is decked out and ready to farm some domain of Istan. Listen, I swear, like especially double dagger Catalyst. Like I've always loved double dagger Catalyst because I like the fast and fluid. It's almost like an assassin, honestly, in that sense. Gameplay, but now it's like with the amount of conditions that you can do with signets. It's actually a little scary. And I'm worried more so about once we actually get into Secrets of the Obscure, about like what it's going to be capable of doing. Like, I'm legitimately worried about how strong that damn spec is going to be, because right now, man, it is flying. It is doing so much. It is doing the most amount of everything that anyone could ever ask. And I don't know. So we'll see what happens. Whoop, there we go. Let's go. Do I have Aurora? I do not have Aurora yet. Aurora is going to be one that I'll probably work on here sooner rather than later. But before I do anything, really before I do anything else for like legendaries, I'm finishing my big three. So I have Vision, which I've been working on, which you guys have seen, what my focus has been on recently. But also as a side note, I've been trying to do some of the, we'll say, legendary, the PvP legendaries. So the big ones that I'm focusing on really is the chest. So I really need a whole mess of what's it, Ascended Shards of Glory. I think I need like 300 more, and then I can get the legendary chest, which is actually not bad. So that's why I might do some PvP. That also plays with what my focus will be. Can I purchase some here? I guess I can't. I thought I had some, but I guess not. All right, guess I'm not getting any of those. But the idea is that I'll be essentially setting myself up for having nearly 3 legendaries, all kind of like at once. And the big one also being is the Ascension. I'm working on the Ascension, so we're getting there. We're getting there. It's going to be pretty good. Home instance. Now we're doing your ridiculously decked out home instance. There's stuff everywhere. It's actually a bit insane. We'll say that. So right now, the spec for, especially for the Catalyst, is just like absolutely nutty. Because like, and I'll show once I actually get into PvP, there's a PvP build out there that's just, it's almost unfair, honestly, because like you can have like on-demand condition cleanse, you can have on-demand stability, and then you can also even have, what's it, did I really burn through that? Oh, it's gathering. Ugh. What do you mean no tools equipped? Oh, geez. Oh, I don't have a mining pick. Do have a mining pick though. There we go. So between essentially having like near full-time of uptime of protection, which is one that I'm just like, it is just crazy how strong that is. Like you could have protection nearly up full-time and like have no issue. Like it doesn't take anything. It's just, oh, boom, there, it's that easy. You just press a button and you have all these like major buffs that are just essentially everything that you would need, honestly. I need skeleton key. I don't have a skeleton key. I'm there. Wait, oh, why you came? Are you in here? Sam, is that you? Is that you over here? Are you here talking to us? Pistol dagger, I'm looking forward to. I'm interested in seeing what they plan on doing with the pistol and the elementalist. I think it could be good. Well, hey Sam, I see you in the Discord all the time. Welcome in, welcome in. You gotta come snatch up on Sven's loaded home instance. Are engineers good for solo? I leveled a ranger to 80, but I'm not really feeling them, honestly. Engineer, absolutely. Across the board, every profession can be good in a solo sense. Every profession can do that aspect. It just really depends on how hard you want to work. So for like the elementalist, typically you do have to work a little bit harder to stay alive, because each one of the 4 elements usually does, we'll say, like something that's really strong. So earth is more defensive, air is more damage and crowd control, water is healing and cleansing, fire is burning and blinding in some cases. So it really depends on like how hard you want to work. But engineers, if you run, so say like you run like a turret slash, we'll say a turret and maybe like a grenade kit build, and ran like a rifle for strike damage, I think you would do great, honestly. I can't get the Mistborn note. I'm so pumped. I'm a real boy. Did you see that ArenaNet are not nerfing them? Yeah, no, I did see that. And it feels like they're trying to come back and like no, wait a sec. No, this is arena. No, wait. We didn't do anything to the Scourge. Don't worry. No, we were just joking. That's what I feel. That's really what I feel like they're doing. Like, no. We're fine. The Scourge is fine. Everything is fine. There is no war on Ba Sing Se. That's an obscure reference, and I appreciate anyone who gets it. Really, does every one of these? Oh wait, no, I'm just platinum more. Oh, Aurelium. Yeah, but I did see that they're also changing some of the stuff for, I think it was for the Mirage, honestly. They're reworking on one of their abilities. Thank you, Sven. Oh, W. My cabbage. See, everyone, I think everyone at some point, especially around my age, so I'm in the 30s. I'm in my 30s. I feel like there's most of the people who watch my channel, and actually I know for a fact because YouTube analytics are pretty they're pretty on point. One thing that I've noticed is that we all had a lot of similarities, and one of the big things was Avatar: The Last Airbender, and of course the story of Aang. If you watch, which I always love to meme off of, Quentin Tarantino's take of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and he's like, "My name is Aang." Oh, and then the Earthbenders are showing the rock, and it's like, eh. It's like so ungodly slow. I think we're all there. We all know we were there. We did the thing. Did I really get a Mirage on there? Woo. I really like the elite spec for the engineer. I just don't want to play the piano on my keyboard. Honestly, like if you go with the Mechanist, you really can't go wrong. Because honestly, it is. I don't want to say it's brain dead, but it's pretty simple. Actually, I want to fly up, get up as high as we can, glide, Griffin, dive bomb. So we're gonna go over here. This is for trade contracts. This is what I'm doing right now. Because for the second half of Vision, you need a whole bunch of funerary incense. Funerary incense? Yeah, funerary incense. So I am essentially trying to gather up as much of them as I can before I need them. So working on that is it's a pain because they're very, very expensive, and the trade contracts only kind of trickle in. Like they don't. I think it's like per funerary incense you need like 100. So by that math, you need 100 funerary incense to make what's required. So you need 1,000 trade contracts. Did I get that right? Yeah. No, wait, no. You need 10,000 trade contracts, and it's like, ugh. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Kata is fine, not entirely dominating the meta. Yoon, I don't know how much of the Catalyst you've been playing recently, but it is absolutely absurd. Like again, by the way, everyone, I have a video literally talking about the Catalyst tomorrow. It comes out tomorrow morning, fresh at 7 a.m. Eastern time, and it is without a doubt like one of the, we'll say, like this. I like being on top of the meta and having things that go really, really my way. Don't get me wrong, but I also don't like it when it's like obnoxiously unfair. And I kind of feel like we're starting to get to that point with the Catalyst. I love my boy, but yeah, we're getting there. My cabbage, Elena or Alana. So I'm so glad you knew that. Started playing a couple weeks ago. Engineer to 80, working on Hollowsmith now. Explosive alchemy. Made leveling crazy easy. Oh, absolutely. Alchemy has the alchemy trait line has a whole bunch of, we'll say, just abilities that are, essentially all they do is, they're like autonomic. Like you don't have to do anything. They just automatically spring, which makes the leveling process like significantly easier, across the board. Like I know that like there's like one that if you fall below 75% health, you get like a little barrier, and then if you go below 50, it cleanses conditions. So it's like one of those things that, yeah, it's. Did I get all? Oh, I didn't get the dwarven chest. So it's, I mean, alchemy is always a great way to go as far as leveling. Alchemy and explosives, you can't really go wrong. Boop. I thought a hollow rough to play. Hollow can be interesting, and I say it's interesting because they do have the Photon Forge, which it essentially is a new action bar, which, you know, we'll say for all intensive purposes, if you're playing the engineer, you're usually going to have a kit of some sort. Well, here, look, here's a perfect example. Here's a Hollowsmith right now. So you'll have the engineer kit, and it will be required as you're going through. But having said that, I personally love it because I also like playing pianos, and that's just me. I'm an odd duck, or an odd chicken, if you want to call me that, because, well, there was a chicken on the stream. For those of you who missed it, you missed the chicken at the beginning of the stream. Thank you very much. But the Hollowsmith is great. It is good fun, honestly. Once you actually get to it, I'll worry about those later. All right, let's head to Bjorla Marches. There we go. Working on vision. Yep. Vision, and I need an egregious amount of Kralkatite ore. I thought it was up to my war claw on the reward track. Was crushed to find the extra stuff in the achievement panel. Last one I need is capture and keep. Any tips? I would say for capturing a keep, and especially in World versus World, the easiest way to do it is honestly follow either a group or a large, we'll say a large raiding party. And there's usually like one or two, and I really want to be able to give you more information. I can only tell you based off of like what I did. Was I ended up hanging out in World v World for like a whole day, until I had enough people to go ahead and do the keep. That was our focus, and it didn't take long, honestly. It didn't take long to capture a keep, but you have to have quite a few people, and that's the trade-off. Nope, not enough. Oh, okay, got it. So I would say, if you can, find a guild. There's plenty of guilds out there who do stuff like this all the time. And thank you, Tony. I do see that the Brandstone is up. I'll have to probably have to sneak over and get it. I'm a loose goose. I hate the names. Actually, I love them. I embrace all titles. I think one of the more recent ones I've seen is CDG. I've gotten shortened down to CDG. Just straight up, that's all it is. Like Caffeinated Dad Gaming, meh, too long. We're just going with CDG. Boop. Turning loose. Candy Shop, active buffs or Beth. Condi Signet. Condi Signet Kata is obnoxious and easy to play, so much so that I got bored with it and swapped back to Power Hammer Catalyst. Less powerful, but way more fun. And isn't that the funny bit? Like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm happy that people are coming in and trying the Catalyst and finding joy with it, and you know, really getting into things that are fun. Don't you worry. Like, I think that's great, but it's also kind of like taking the Catalyst, which was arguably one of the harder specs to play, we'll say. I don't know if it takes necessarily the hardest spec to play in Guild Wars 2, but it certainly is not an easy one. It takes that spec and kind of trivializes it, which is something I actually cover in tomorrow's video, where it's just the Catalyst right now is just like it's a bit easy. I think, how many did I get? 118. All right, so I got like 500 of those. I should probably go turn those in at some point. There we go. Hey, Springum, what's up, buddy? What's going on? Started playing Fractals, got an Ascendant ring in 2 days. Oh yeah, like honestly, like if you're a new player and you just get started out with if you were just getting started and you start doing Fractals, you'll find Fractals are fantastic, like absolutely fantastic. A way to get gear and to keep going with like progressing your character. Highly recommend. Christopher, thank you for grabbing a cup. Hope you were having a very goose day. I didn't even do my daily stream shot at Arena. I don't actually do a shot. It's more so that I take a drink of a non-alcoholic beverage and say, why, ArenaNet? I've applied to your program, and I'm gonna keep making videos until it's very awkward for you. That's my goal. That's my goal. I don't know if I can open this chest. I don't think I have the right mastery. Oh no, I can. Yay. Alrighty, let's go ahead and load those bad boys in. Let's go exchange them for some more Kralkatite ore, because we love Kralkatite ore. This message here is brought to you by Caffeinated Dad Gaming. This is definitely not alcohol. That's very aggressive. Good day from Gw2. All right, so I'm pretty sure that all... Oh, turn off my music. Can't hear anything. There it is. I'm pretty sure every continent has geese, but how bad are they in Australia? Like, are they really, really bad, or are they only kind of bad? I'm curious. I only buy 10 of them a day for 26,000. That's much. Okay. Buy 8 of those, which is 200 Kralkatite. Thank you. There we go. All right, cool. So that is actually only a couple days worth of farming, so that is pretty good, pretty good. So let's go ahead and hop back on Caffeinated, and yeah, we'll sign up for a PvP match. See what trouble we can get into. I'm still waiting for them to buff Weaver to the point that it is viable again. Most current meta builds absolutely dumpster it in seconds. Well, I don't know about that. Like, I went ahead and played against Tony already left. Thank you, Tony. I played against what's his name? Grimjack, and he was playing a Weaver build that was just, I think it was like dagger focus. I want to say it was a dagger focus Weaver, and he was just trash canning everyone, and specifically he was camping on this one untamed, like hardcore, and essentially it was a what was it? I think it was a lightning rod build, if I'm not mistaken. So lightning rod builds, for those of you who don't play elementalists, lightning rod builds are focused around crowd control. Every time that you crowd control an enemy, they take a whole bunch of extra damage, and then they get inflicted weakness, and there's basically no diminishing returns on it. It's just bam, bam. Which, yeah, like in some regards is very, very good. Like, okay, well, basically, you can't be outplayed in PvP if they can't play PvP. So that's a cool thing. That's a really cool thing. Let's do Digitins. Quit slacking on PvP. Wait, Oats, you guys don't have any geese down there? Like, nothing? Come on. Aussies are scared of snakes and spiders. Non-Aussies are scared of snakes and spiders. All Aussies are scared of magpies. Listen, all right, so I had to look it up. So my daughters, I have 3 daughters. All 3 of them really like the TV show Bluey, which is about a blue Australian healer, a healer dog that essentially is just, it's a kid show, and they all, you know, essentially it's just like these little self-contained stories. And like everyone loves it. They think it's great. And they had a whole episode where they talked about magpies. Specifically, they talked about magpies, and they talked about how they are like they're Satan, because they're just mean, and they protect essentially their their area and their nest, but they'll like swoop and attack and like just like decimate people. I had to look this up because magpies are mean. They're mean little birds. Let's do energy. There we go. It's a show for parents that children can watch. Yo, there's so many things I watch and I'm like, that's me. Like, I've done stuff like that before. Like, it's there's a lot of truth into it. There is. All right, so this is the PvP build. And I talk about it a little bit. I'm running the daggers, and in tomorrow's video I talk about the scepter. But so essentially I'm running smothering auras, I'm running written in stone, I'm running elemental shielding, and then staunch auras. So every time I activate any one of these, I get free stability, I get a free condition cleanse, and I get free protection for, what's it, a couple of seconds, 3 seconds. And I can essentially cycle these on and off with very little limitation, honestly. Our aggressive bird, yeah. Can't confirm. Oh, I haven't played Dagger Catalyst in a very long time, or Double Dagger Elementalist in a little bit, but I'm hoping that this goes well. Yep, see, everyone's running basically the same build. Double Catalyst on the enemy team.
Windmill captured. Enemy captured the mansion.
Smack, smack, smack. You're gonna, yeah. Wait for it. Got the root. There you go. Actually, just, yeah, I was gonna say, just smack him up. Smack, do all the damage. Oh, and then go ahead and roll that out. No sweat.
One more thing for my clock tower captured.
Yeah. No, chill. And we're out. Just like that. Easy peasy. I grew up on, okay, Brewed.
Running out of
No, I don't know if I have enough. Nope, not enough. That's okay. Let's run over here, run them away so they have to focus on me. And both of them focus. All right, that's a win. There we go. What's my build for PvP? Right now, I've been messing around with the double daggers, honestly, and I've been having fun with it, honestly. Yeah, these are just some exotics. I should probably get an ascended here before we get into Soto. That's also something that I'm working on. Is getting the appropriate ascended weapons for Soto, because I do want to get some daggers. I also want to get an ascended staff. That's honestly something I want to get before we really get into all the things that Soto's going to bring to us. Soto, I make it sound like it's Santa. Kookaburras. There was actually an episode where they were talking about this thing for Blue, and they talked specifically about. I'm coming. Hmm.
enemy captured the mansion.
Oh, that's an enemy. Nope, not enough. I hung around too long. It's essentially like a duel to the death with these guys. Can I do it? I think I can. Don't die if you can. Doesn't matter for structured. Gear doesn't matter in structured PvP. Essentially, you get whatever gear you have on your back, and it is wiped away. You can walk in with like nothing but basic gear and still do amazing in PvP. So that's something also to keep in mind. Yay! You left me be. Let's go Cap Far, because nobody's paying attention. Nobody is watching the Caffeinated Dad. There we go. Except for you guys. You guys are watching the Caffeinated Dad. You get that. Are there any perks to having one extra alt account on for the new expansion? I would say if you were going to have an alt account, it would really, I guess, only matter for if you were like really farming things. Like if you were farming like materials or something that could be exchanged out, then yes, I would say. Oh. And they ran. Okay, that's fine. I would say, like, if you had gear or something that you were willing to have transferred over, then sure, that might be... Oh no, where are you going? Ghost roasted. Okay. Easy peasy. No, stop. Stop. Let me go. Let me go. Yo, chill. Okay, we're good. There we go. Do. Am I running any reshades? I am not. Okay, no, you. Not enough. All right, finish him. Finish him. Finish him. Oh, no, there's 3 of them over here. That's why. Oh, get the kill. Get the kill. Get the kill. Oh, that isn't going to happen. Not today. That's fine. I'm going to run away. That's okay. If I got to force you away from your teammates, you're letting them die. That's okay. That's a win for me. Just do the elite spec collections for them. You get several options for daggers and a few options for staff. Well, I mean... I don't even think I get one for the Catalyst, really? Or for the Elementalist. I mean, I would get a sword, I would get a, a sword or a Warhorn, but I don't think I would really get anything else. Oh, we're coming for you. Get the stability, get magnetic aura, and mistimed it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, there we go. Just started playing the game again today. Appreciate your new player videos. Absolutely. I actually need to do more of those. I've been wanting to do one where I focus on the thief. Oh no, I think you've run out of stability. Oh no. Oh dear, it seems like you're having a poor time. Oh no. There we go. Okay.
Never drive distracted. Always keep your eyes on the road. It's that.
You actually probably can make it if he really wanted to. Okay. You know I'm gonna come over and check, right?
Transform your business with powerful employee and customer communications.
Okay.
Crescendo's VIP platform for cloud communications.
Are you gonna do it? You're gonna make me come down there? Okay, nice. Good. Good. Easy peasy.
Go to crescendo.com/.
Yep, you're doing it. I knew you would.
Enemy captured the man. Clock tower captured.
So he's trying to heal up there, or down there, which is fine. I think you got roasted, my friend. I'm playing an Avenger here. Yep, alrighty, no problem. We got some kills. It's gonna be a hard one match, I think. Timed that perfectly. Okay, alright, there we go. Just do Ranger 1 and give the dagger to your Ellie. Can you exchange it? I didn't think you could, but I may be wrong. Alright, triple cap. Well done. Hey, look at that. That was a good win. Oh, get this dude. We're gonna get this dude. Watch. Ready? Oh, he's too far. Wait, please. I have to talk to you. Excuse me. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior? Avatar: The Last Airbender. You're hurting yourself. You're only hurting yourself. Hey, not bad. There we go. Yeah, you can. That's what I did. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I didn't. That's something new that I didn't know. Yay! Look at that. Let's see what we got. Okay, 10 kills, 2 deaths. Not bad. Not bad. A lot of healing. There's a ton of healing on this build. Yeah. Yay! We did it. Ang the Baldificent. Why does that make it sound like Ang the Baldificent? Difficent? Ang the Baldificent. You guys know what the hell I meant. Don't. Spellbreaker Dagger collection. Use your I actually think I have most of the Spellbreaker Dagger collection nearly complete. So that's actually something really neat to know. Do. All right, so we're not so difficult. Yoon, leave. No, we are not doing that, and I'm not gonna give you credit for that joke. I'm not. It was so bad. We're not doing this today. I'm kidding. Don't go anywhere. I don't know why I had to yell that. It's modern technology. I feel like I do this whenever I order stuff like through the drive-thru. Like they come in. By the way, this is going to be an ASMR moment. By the way, just so you guys have complete heads up. But like anytime I order stuff through the driveway, I always find myself projecting more than I should. Like when I'm ordering something, I'm like, and it's like, I'm sure that they can hear me if I talk like this. Like, hi, yeah, I just like one cheeseburger, please. Like, I'm sure, absolutely sure, without a faint like glimmer in my mind that they could. But for me, I don't know. I have to be that way. That is who I am. Don't change me. This is your captain speaking. Yeah, basically.
This is your captain speaking. We are about 20 minutes outside of the North Los Angeles airport. If you could please return your trays to their upright position and return to your seats. We'll be making our descent here soon.
I can do it. Don't let me fly a plane. That's just a horrible idea. We're finding stuff out that we didn't know we needed. Hey, Lom, what's going on? And you better not have left, but hey, Lom, what's going on? A portmanteau of bald and magnificent. I hope I said that right. When did I get on the airplane? So let's see. I think I'm going to do my daily crafting and then probably skedoodle on over and see if I can't get some Ice Brewed Saga things done. Yeah, I think that's going to be the game plan. The reason I've been doing Ice Brewed Saga specifically is for the Eternal Ice. The Eternal Ice has helped me dramatically with all the crafting and stuff that I need to do. Because I can essentially knock out, like in a day, I can get like nearly 200 Kralkatite ore, which is very limited and a pain in the neck to get if you guys have ever done it. But I'm working on that, and you need like 3,000. You need so damn much, so much Crocotite ore. It is actually crazy. So I've been working on that, and I'm probably closer to, like, I've gotten 2,000 thus far, so I'm working on it. We're getting there, but yeah, it's one of those things that I know it's going to take time, and I'm also impatient as hell. I'm like, come on. Like, everything else is relatively, like, fine in all of the stuff for vision, but 3,000 crocotite ore, I think that is just too much. And you guys will, because I'm going to do a video on it. I guarantee you I'll do a video on it, and I'll probably whine and bitch there too. Just giving you guys the straight heads up that you guys need. Like, oh, he's gonna whine, isn't it? Yeah, he's whining. He's whining. He's a sissy. Yeah. Stay caffeinated, folks. Always have the mug at the ready. CDG's radio. I almost ate the mic. That's all. That's probably not a good thing. Like, step 1: do not put mic inside of mouth. Oh, okay.
Sharper still.
Alrighty. Alrighty. So let's do Damask Pouch. I've been spamming Reba for about a week, 6 hours a day. Oh, my heart hurts for you. That hurts. Oh, that is a lot. That is a lot of time. And see, and it's funny too, is because we know, and I say we know, people know, like, that it's going to be a lot, but legendaries are weird because you start out and you're like, man, this sucks, or like, I'm ready to go, here we go, let's do it, let's go, and then you go ahead and do it and you're like, wow, this is quite terrible. I am so unhappy. And then you finish it and you're like, oh, I'm so done, that's cool. Is that another legendary I see over there? I know how it goes. All right, let's sell the Damask Pouch because they go for nearly 6 gold. For only, God, it's very minimal material. All right, let's head over to the Daredevil and do that. Sadly, can't drink coffee. Drink a lot of coffee. Doctor's orders. I've actually, and I know this is probably, I'm going to get a lot of flame. I've had to cut back, especially on the amount of espresso that I was drinking. I was drinking nearly an espresso cup a day, and I was starting to get like palpitations, and I was like, this probably isn't good. This is not something that I should do. And I've had to cut back recently, so I'm down to just like my normal like 1.5 cups to 2 cups a day. But I make sure that the cups that I am drinking are very, very good. I'm just gonna say that. I gotta make sure all the damn coffee, any coffee that comes near me, is good. Patent pending. Dark steel. I have 0 platinum. I never have any platinum ore. I think I burned it all here anyway. Oh. There we go. Finished vision, and the crocotite was bad, and the rose quartz was worse. I actually don't mind the rose quartz because I can buy most of the rose quartz dust off of the trading post, and I'm okay with spending money on it. Like, I've been building up money specifically for that particular purpose, so it's like I'm okay with that. Oh, and by the way, Sven, I did see your message before I get too far away. I did see your message, and don't you dare do that for me. You already do so much. I still have your skins that you gave to me earlier. That's a weird sentence, actually. The weapon skins you gave to me earlier that I still haven't done with the auction or sold or anything like that. So I got to figure out a way to do that. I'm just running on like max speed all the time. Can I ask what are your thoughts on Celestial gear for the Firebrand? Oh, Celestial gear is going to be fantastic for the Firebrand and the Guardian just in general. So a lot of the weapons for the Guardian are either power or condition, but the real kicker is the Virtuoso Justice, which all at 100% can stack up some serious condition damage very quickly. So if you play it right, or if you do it right, I should say, you can really put out some serious just hybrid damage, and also be tanky and have your healing and all that. Celestial gear should be fine on there. You cut back? Hey Nix, what's going on, buddy? I had to cut back a little bit. Let's go sell. Usually these sell within the first day. The stuff that I craft here. Where's my Deldrimere? There it is. So, there we go. Is decent power and Condi? Yeah, okay, echoing that. At least you can grind them. Some games it's just completely random if you get a legendary or not, or you want one. And that is true, and I actually like that. I like being able to work towards something. And I feel like there's actually quite a few people who are of the same mind as me. They're like, I'd rather just work for it. That's a cool shield. I think I'm gonna make the shield next. There's people who are like, I'd rather just work for it and have the particular gear and do all that, and as a process rather than just some like random drop, because at least I know that I'll be able to get something, right? Like, I think that's the coup de grace, I should say, is like, I want to be able to know that my work and effort is validated, right? 14. How many more do I need? I need a mess of rose power quartz. Let's see, I need 36. So I need to do this 36 times, so 360. Can this even go that high? Or is it only, I think it's only 200. Yeah. Bam. 200. And then 160. Whoever said that this shit was cheap lied! I'm kidding. I shouldn't yell at you guys. It isn't your fault. What's my favorite rifle skin? I actually like the Iron Legion long shot. I actually think I have that weapon. I gotta find it first. Here it is. I like the Iron Legion long shot because it actually looks like a rifle. Actually, here, look. Let me equip that. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, Daredevil. There we go. I actually like this one because look. Let's get the good lighting. Although, if you notice, like, when he's shooting, like, you see how he's looking at the top of the barrel. He's not looking through the scope. I'm just gonna say, I just have to say that's something that I've noticed, which is very funny. Jump away. Just retreat. All right, so I got those. I need Inscription of Spear Marshal, which is only 1 gold or 2 gold. That's not bad. Oh, why am I risking someone? Uncanny. I heard it. Yep, heard it. You heard the gooses. Same here. Relying on RNG loot tables is the worst. And it's like, you don't know. Your journey could be 5 minutes or 5 days. Like, and that to me is just, that's killer. Like, I can't take that. I can't do that. All right, so yay. Now here we're on to number 3. Weapon number 3. Astral Disc. It's actually not a bad shield. I think it looks good, and you can't customize it anymore. It comes with the predetermined martial stats. I think I might put that in the bank. I also have that weapon. We'll put that in the bank, and then I could probably take out something. I have a bunch of these. I'll probably take that out because I also made that. So I'm 3 weapons in, and I still have... I don't need that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 of these, so I already made the dagger. That's unlocked. I can make the axe next. I made the hammer, the sword, the marshal's sword. I mean, they're cool weapons, don't get me wrong, but the amount of Kralkatite ore you need is, like, absolutely absurd. All right, so I have about 200. So I need like 1,300 more crocodile ore before I can be finished with this collection. Blech. All right, let's see if we can't get into some trouble. There we go. Dagger Deadeye is the best and really fun, and it's surprisingly fun. Yeah, it is surprisingly fun. And I say that not in the sense to be kind of like, oh, well, you know, the Deadeye's like got an issue or anything like that. And not to say anything like that. It's more along the lines of, oh wait, no, I gotta leave. It's more so along the lines of like, you have the Deadeye and it's like, well, why wouldn't you use a rifle? And it's like, well, have you tried it with the daggers? And especially their new ability, Steal Time, like in the malicious Shadow Step attack. I mean, it's great. Pew pew pew. Any ideas how to get into crafting? I'm fairly new to the game. Apparently need 500 crafting to help with the legendary set. You do require quite a bit of crafting across the board. One of the things that I would recommend first is if you're starting out with your first character, and your first character, say, for this example, we'll say is the Elementalist. Let's just say that it's for the Elementalist. The best way that I found is to set up your build, your trades for whatever your Elementalist can use. So I wouldn't run for your Elementalist. I wouldn't suggest doing like a weapons. Well, you could do a weaponsmith to some degree, or a huntsman. I think is a better example, because there isn't a whole lot that you're going to be able to use aside from like the Warhorn, and that's about it. Where in comparison, if you ran like Artificer, you could do Scepter, Staff, Focus, things along those lines, and then you did Tailoring, which I've done on Caffeinated. Where's my trades? Tailor, which I've done on Caffeinated. Essentially, I have everything that I would need for myself. Really, I can create any type of gear that would be perfect for me. And that's kind of the and you guys aren't watching what I'm doing. And that's kind of where I would make my recommendation, honestly, is just to focus on something that would be beneficial, specifically beneficial to you. That is. Let's see. We got to change back to the PvE build, which is like 2 buttons. It's really all it is. Let's do Fury. I'll do Fury. Yeah, there we go. And Tony over here showing off the juggling. Let's see. Put out a message in guild. Because I can actually run quickness to some degree. So this is also something that I wanted to highlight, and I highlighted it previously. So like Ring of Fire drops a combo field, right? Pretty cool. Let's see, hold on. So you do Ring of Fire, you go to Earth Entombment, Leap Finisher, Blast, Blast. And it's 3 finishers just with the dagger offhand, or well, with the double daggers. It's incredibly crazy strong, and it's something that like I've been pointing out, and I point out in tomorrow's video. Let's see. All right, I guess we can see. Looking for quick heal. No, we don't. Don't know if I like those. Shiver Peaks Daily. I'm gonna just merge groups. We'll see if Tony joins. Yep, we'll let them lead. That's okay. Boop. There we go. Evening. Your message. There we go. We'll try to get some strikes in so we can get some stuff going. There we go. Did we get all the 10 people? I don't think we did. For my rifle skin, I really like the Gatherer's Fortune. Also, look like a sniper rifle with a scope. See, and that's also the beautiful part too, is that like even in this game, like I don't know, well actually, well I don't know if I can actually show it here, but like even just how like some of the weapons are, so like okay, there's the hammer, right? And it looks like, okay, this weighted mace, how the mage is actually doing it, like I don't get it. But my thing is like, but then you put on this guy. Look at that. That's the OG. And I have to point out that Tony actually showed me this, and I thought that this was really, really interesting. Something interesting about the catalyst. So what you can do is we need let's see. Guess we're linking bone skinner ritual vials. I have 9 of them. There we go. Items are all account bound. Yeah, they're account bound, but I think if you equip them, you can't change from that particular character, if I'm not mistaken. So, but the trick is that you sit here and you pop all of your circulars, and then right before, and I'll do it here, and then you switch into your dagger, and you go about your DPS cooldown like normal, and you essentially get the double effect, because these still go on for an extra 15 seconds, but that's putting out burning damage, increasing strike damage. I mean, it's actually a pretty cool trick that Tony showed me. Yay, there we go. We're good to go. I might just be addicted to World v World. World v World is an addiction. And I'm saying this with love, because I know a lot of my audience, I know you guys play World v World, and that's great. It's a fun mode. I spend a lot of time doing it. It'll suck you in. It'll suck you in, and there's no escape. You just got to deal with it. Like, listen, I get it. I know. How many crystals do I have? I don't even know how many crystals I have. I have 32. Bum is literally all I do in the game. Action banana nose. Like the couple of times that I did it early on, and I guess maybe it's because I wasn't running with a group, but it was like just a lot of me just running around trying to unfortunately not. Hold on 1 second. What do we need? We'll see if we can't get you in here. But one of the things that I ended up doing after I was working on my war claw was essentially I was just running around. I was just doing random things that I came across, and I was having like the best time, like capturing camps and doing stuff like that. I actually went in with this current build and was doing some recording for World v World. I finished the recording that I needed in about like 5 minutes. I spent an extra 40 minutes just doing random stuff. World v World is a damn time sink. Ascended items, yeah, logging back in now. Gotcha. I'm sorry. I tried to get you in here, buddy. Let's see, because I think we're doing bone skinner. We'll see how that goes. Because I'm actually with this build, and it might be beneficial. Anti-Tony. Okay. We'll do those. The build that I'm looking at, and or the stuff that I'm running is basically, so I did the Rune of Balthazar just because it's a cheaper alternative, and I do a bunch of fire damage anyway. I could probably do some what do you call it, something else. Like I could probably run, I don't know, maybe I would say maybe Rune of the Undead. Maybe Rune of the Undead would be a little bit better, but I like the superior Rune of Balthazar just because of the amount of condition damage that it can do. And then of course, straight across the line, just Vipers. Like, and I've seen actually, like, and I've considered actually, where is it? Grievers. Here we go, Grieving. Where it's like ferocity, where we're taking a little bit away from the or we're taking the expertise and swapping it out for extra damage. And that's something that I've considered. But for the most part, it's just, I'm having the best time just doing this with just the straight Viper set. And over here, I got, like, Wings of Ascension. I already chose Celestial, so I'm kind of locked in with that one. I try to get as much, like, these I don't really focus on. I haven't really focused on any of these yet. Like, the accessories I'm going to obviously get done here soon. But we're going to get there. Like, and that one's just my Celestial one. I don't have any runes, but you'll see that. Like, it cooks out some damage. It does. It does. It does. It does. Are we following this dude? Is this our dude? I don't think this is our dude. Where's everyone? Everyone's just already here in the Eye of the North. Let's go. Okay. So this is a pug group, so don't count on anything. We'll see what happens. Are you guys already in? No, you guys are just here. You're just phased. There we go. How hard is it to get the PvP legendary wings? Actually not that bad, we'll say. Who's talking? Is it Char Azenbull? Which one are you? The chosen one. Join in Eye of the North. It's not that hard to get the PvP legendary wings. It just takes a lot of time, and I say it's a lot of time just because you have to get so many wins, and the difficult part is that, like, you could do it over multiple seasons, but, like, if you get like, we'll say PvP wings, say for example you get like the PvP wings, and you are doing you know, just as you're playing the game over the course of like 2 or 3 seasons, you'll find that you do very, very well. Like, if you just take your time with it. So the Ascension, and I'll show you because I'm on level 3 now. It's 4 parts. So essentially what you have to do is you have to win 5 matches, ranked matches, on, I think it's like 2 or 3 different characters. So you can't just play like your Elementalist, which you know you practice a lot and you're really good at. You can't do that. You have to win the Elementalist, and then you have to try on a bunch of different things. You have to get top stats on a bunch of stuff. You have to win so many matches in a day. And it just gets it's the same thing over and over, but it gets progressively larger. So it's like right now I'm on, what's it? I need 75 times that I got top stats. I need to have 80,000 rank points, which I've gotten 56,000. And I need to win, yeah, here it is. You need to win 7 matches on 3 different champions. 3 different champions. So it's like, oh no, comic over here. Unfortunately, I don't think knows. No, comic, no. Are you part of the guild? I don't know. Just stack and move. There we go. But it's actually not that bad. So for the most part, it's just fairly straightforward. And if you play PvP, honestly, if you do like a couple matches a day, like 1 or 2 matches a day, and you win those matches, or at least one of them, like you'll eventually get there. There is no pressure specifically for it. Because like once I get here, you can see I've already gotten like the daily league participator. You have to play 3 matches, 3 ranked matches a day for 15 days for this to be, you know, like for it to be good to go. So like we have like 5 more. I have 5 more days, 6 more days, and then I would have earned this one. We're getting there. It just takes time, honestly. Oh. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not my group. You probably get asked 1,000 times, but what armor skin is that? So the armor skin that I use is the one that I've kind of like been using for a while. So this is the winged headpiece, which is the kind of like mage hat, we'll say hood and all that. But everything else is basically the holographic dragon plate from Dragon Bash. So like the plate, the gloves, all of that. The pants are not. The pants are the Warlord's leggings. And I like them just because they look a little bit more sleek. And then, of course, the Viper's boots. The Viper boots. Just finished the Ascension. I had enough leftover stuff to craft count-bound parts of a legendary armor piece. And Addison, you got it right. By the way, what's going on? Glad to see you. No, wait, no, I don't want that food. So you do this. Look, watch. So you're here. Rocky loop. Do air. Come on. There we go. And then we're good to go. And I'm able to use the daggers, but still ping off of all the everything else, which is just absolutely crazy. So good. Might be a little bit broken. There we go. Yep. I got a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm just piecing it together as I go. I'm at that point where I know that I'll eventually get it, but it's like one of those things that as I'm working on it and as I'm progressing, like, I try to do a little bit every day. And I think that's the key. That is the key to having fun in Gw2 2, is that you just pick at it a little bit each day. I think Tony's doing the same thing. I'm ready. Oh, Tony, look, we're done. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, you know what? We'll run Firestorm. We'll see how that goes. The Druid ready? We'll get there. But yeah, that's the key for me, is that I just try to piece together what I can as I'm going. And honestly, it's been going pretty good. Turn that music down a little, actually. I'm a bit loud. Are we good? Come on. Everyone's ready. I was like, I think we are, right? Nope, wrong way. Usually lose 1 or 2 right out the gate. Did he blame his cat? I think he blamed his cat. Nice. Oh no. No, that was 100% on me. Not paying attention. Got stunned. I'm gonna stay over here. You guys get the res. Maybe. Thank you. Here we go. Nope. Tried to res. Can't do it. Oh no. I don't know if we have enough healing, unfortunately. Just GG it. Bleh. Dum bum ba bum. And I like how we get to use our own finisher. There we go. Hey, haven't played that long, but I just completed the Path of Fire story. What story would be best to start now? Honestly, I would go with Living World Season 4, personally. And that's just me, because I think it's one of the better ones, and there's a lot of other things that you can get along with it. And I say that more in the sense of... oh, guess you guys are waiting on me. Whoop. Here we go. Gotta pay attention. Someone died again. Here we go. Now we're putting out some damage. Can't save him. How many have we lost? We've lost quite a few. Perfect timing. That was pixel perfect, by the way. You guys wanted any more entertainment? Dodge roll. Oh, got hit by the thing. Yeah.
Tell me to check your phone while driving. Without
Hold on.
check your phone while driving.
Don't
Go first.
stay on target.
Never drive as you're having a few, so drive while chilling a few. Never drive distracted. Always keep your eyes on the road. It's that simple. Be alert. Alive, alive. Brought to you by the Delaware Office of Highway Safety.
Stay on target. Stay on target. Hold on. This is probably going to be the most intense bone skinner kill that you guys have ever seen. $10K burning. Easy peasy. Who was asking? No sweat. Hey, look at that. Look at me go. Woo! There we go. All right. Oh, sorry. Just came back. My bad, guys. All right. Here we go. I remember the glider from Heart of Thorns. Ignore story. Only world be world. Oh, dupes. Bam. And well, bam. There we go. Mom, get the camera. Zaydcon, thanks for all your great content and work. You do a great job. I appreciate that, guys. Seriously, I'm not good at getting compliments, and I'll be the first one to say my wife will agree with me. Like I don't do well with that, but I want to let you guys know, just because I can't do it I don't receive it well doesn't mean that I don't appreciate hearing it. I seriously appreciate every bit of support that you guys show me. When you guys watch one of my videos, when you laugh at one of my stupid little memes or something like that, that makes a world of difference to me. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm very appreciative of that. Thank you. Thank you. Experienced Ellie at work, major goals. I wouldn't even know necessarily if I would call it experienced Ellie. It's more like Twitch, really. Muscle memory, kind of, at this point. Nope. Okay. Wake it up. Wake it up. All right, do it. Go. I got them all going. No. I think they're planning on rework Heal Scourge and the Reaper buffs to buy Necros some time, I suppose. I think that's honestly exactly what they're trying to do. Is that they're really kind of hurting after what they pulled for the Necros. Like, now, don't get me wrong. Like, the Necros were, like, especially the Heal Scourge, which is the biggest, we'll say, pain in the neck for most people. Most people are, like, still hurt about that because, well, guess what? That was my, main class. That's what I played, and now it's like, it doesn't feel the same. And a lot, I know quite a few people who are not happy with that. So what I will say is that I am excited to see that they're trying to do something a little bit different, which I'm okay with. I'm perfectly fine with that. Because if they're gonna try to completely backtrack on it, I kind of say that don't even bother. Mainly because then it's like, well, pick a side. Is kind of where I get. All right, where's the beam? The beam's gonna come out here soon. Nope, there it is. There's the beam. Watch out for the beam. Oh, you jerk. I just put down my fire field. Rude. Finishers, finishers, finishers. Get them all. Here comes the burn. Oh, and they're so far away. Don't burn me, bro. Don't stand in the boss. Give me those stacks. I need them stacks. Ah, burning. There we go. I can't wait to get into downstate. Who says it like that with like that much excitement? Like, oh boy, I can't wait to get into downstate. This is gonna be so much fun. I mistimed that? I think I did. Oh no! Get him up, get him! Oh, he dead. He dead. Can't do much about that. And pixel perfect dodge roll, maybe? Hello? I'm coming. Hold on. Don't do it. No! Don't you do that to me! Hey, there we go. No problem. Ellie main ever. What's it? Just got SMC. Max, what's SMC? Refresh my memory. Wow, that was actually a really good rhyme, and I didn't even mean to do that. That was slick. We're doing it the slick daddy style. Oh, I don't have enough mastery in that one. Oh well. Still getting them. Forgot to mention how we have an arena in the guild hall for anyone who wants to duel. Ooh, yeah, Yoon. I'm excited. I'm excited. Stone Mist Castle, main construction. Oh, yeah, that's right. In the center of, yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I've never actually captured that. And but I also haven't done World v World like that often. Did I already get it? I did. I'm ready. I still have my Corey fish food, expertise, and conditions. Nice. All right, let's see. An extra 9 to 5. I'll take that. I play in a fight guild, and I'm starting to tag up on Eternal Battleground. Alrighty. Did we lose one? Who would lose? Reinforced armor. Squad. We can 9-man. Support caster at heart, I think. And see, you know what's interesting, especially about like playing a support caster, is that you could do it with the Tempest. You could definitely be a support caster with the Tempest. See, this is why I obviously have to get in and do more world versus world, so I would know that offhand. I would know the shorthands. Jeez. Do. Harmonic cry. Easy heals. Nice. One thing that I have noticed, especially as I've been playing the Elementalist more, is that it really boils down to just, just muscle memory. The Elementalist is just muscle memory. And then once you pick it up, you can basically cover everything else and have like no problem, like across the board with the Elementalist. Once you understand the basics of it, you're good to go. You're good to go. Staff support Tempest is pretty dang strong. Staff support Tempest is still, like, even in PvP, is still one of the best, like, damn support builds. Especially if you're running like the not barriers, what is it? You run water, Tempest, and I think earth, if I'm not mistaken. DPS the boss. That's what you do on this particular fight. Take water for powerful auras, get auras on overload, heal allies you give to auras too. Yep. And then not to mention that your water overload basically can like heal up everyone, no issue whatsoever. Nope. Frozen to the bone. All of the conditions. And then he goes and jumps into his little guy. And he's invulnerable for like 10 seconds. Which is, it's like the longest, most obnoxious, like, we'll say, thing that they can really include here. Which I like, why does he have to be, like, why do we have to do that here? And then he's invulnerable again. Dyron, what's going on, buddy? Hope you are well. Here, look, another invulnerability. Yay! Give me them 10 stacks. I need 10 stacks of elemental empowerment. Oh, do all the burning damage. Whoa, here we go. Ah! Oh, he ran away. We got this. All right, look, watch. Hold on. Get the good burning, right? Follow with the earth for all the bleeding. There we go. Hey, Sindri. All right, hold on. 3, 2, 1. You should be dead. Don't even bother with the res. Sindri, I appreciate that. Would you happen to know if Berserker is good in PvE and PvP? Also, condition or power damage is best. Hoping for to be a flamey swordy boy. So, in a bunch of different senses, the Berserker actually is very strong right now. The Berserker is one that I would recommend. Oh man, I can't get that one. For if you were playing the Warrior right now, it's very, very good. And you can kind of go both Berserker, or I should say condition or power damage. If you went condition damage, more likely than not, you'd be running like a longbow and then maybe double sword, or I believe it's, yeah, it might be a longbow. Yeah, it would be longbow, double sword. But power Berserker has a lot more options, and that's the trade-off, is that with the power, where strike damage, I should say, where the Warrior is we'll say more noticeably stronger. They have a lot more options. So you can run greatsword, and then you could run double axe, and I think that's standard. Someone correct me if I'm speaking out of terms, but the Berserker 110% is in a great spot right now if you wanted to play it. Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, and by the way, the Sindri, you also just gave me the very first super chat that I've ever gotten ever. Just saying. Just saying. Very first. Very first. Now we got some serious burning. Then we follow it up with all the combo finishers. Get that sweet, sweet 10 stack. Berserker for open world PvE is better with celestial stats and a burning build. Don't know about strikes. Ugh, I can't. I'm rooted. Okay, finally. There we go. Shoot this dude. Damn it. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I dodge rolled out. Why you came, super chat number 2. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, it popped up and it said celebrate the first super chat from Sindri, and it's I don't think I've ever gotten a super chat. I think that's an achievement, and why you came got me with a second. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I guess we're gonna go kill this dude. Okay. Easy peasy. Super chat number 2. I'm so, like, I'm humbled by you guys. Thank you very much. So a lot of what I do, and I don't know how many of you guys actually are aware of. Did I get 78? I got like 200. Nice. I don't know how many of you guys are actually aware, but what the whole reason that I really got into content creation and stuff like that was that I was working with a job that I was essentially, I was able to work from home, and this job was me just working from home, especially during the pandemic and stuff like that. And I had also found out that I was expecting my third, I have 3 daughters. I was expecting my third daughter. And when I got to a point that they pretty much put their foot down and said, you have to come back. You have to come back and go back full-time on site. I didn't like it. I didn't like missing that time with my kid. So I really started making an effort to do content creation because I had already been dabbling with that stuff on videos and stuff like that for work. It just kind of snowballed from there, honestly. And then Tyron with the I am humbled by you guys. Thank you very much. But it got to the point where I was essentially, I don't want to say that I was doing like, you know, nothing but work that I enjoyed the job that I was doing before I got to spend essentially a whole year without having to go into work and basically doing my job virtually. Well, I decided to start content creating and making videos because I was already making videos for work. So I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and try to do this for, you know, for YouTube. Why not? It would be fun. And I did, and I started making videos, and it took me 6 months, I think, 6 months, 7 months. My first 6 or 7 months was, it took me to get to 200 subscribers. And then after that, I started making a bunch of content for Guild 2, and I made a couple of videos and they took off. And yeah, basically I've been able to go from 200 subscribers in 6 months, where I can nearly get 200 subscribers in about 3 days, which is actually it's a little crazy if you think about it. But all this is mainly because I want to have control over my schedule. I got 3 kids who are under the age of 7. So, like, we're going to be at that point where I'm going to be out and about and doing stuff with them on a daily basis, and especially with what their school needs are going to be. And it's like one of those things that I want to be able to have that freedom to make the choice of what I would like to do with my kid, I guess is kind of where my head's at. And that's the whole reason I really started getting into content creation, was that I wanted to have the say of, okay, this is what I want to do with my time, and I want to be able to spend, I don't want to have to ask, you know, a boss, oh, hey, by the way, I need to take off so that I can go to my kids' functions. I just want to be able to take off. So I'm kind of at that point that's where my focus is, and I'm chipping away at it. Like, honestly, with your guys' support and all you guys watching my stuff, and it's like, it's getting to a point that full-time content creation is actually becoming a real possibility. So we'll see what happens. Still working on it, still, you know, chipping away. You guys see me putting out my videos and doing stuff like that. So, and again, I have to stress, I'm very appreciative of you guys and everything that you guys do. It's humbling. And also, why though? I'm like, my wife has made this point abundantly clear to me. She was like, so people just watch you, right? And I was like, yeah. And she goes, do they know that you're weird? I'm like, I think they do. Zoomies. Pepper picker. You got me back into Gw2 since Path of Fire, with my 70-year-old dad too. Do you have a guild? Absolutely. Oh, here, hold on. I think that was all. Yeah, that was the last one. Oh, what's it? Let me see. Do you have your tag? Do you have a tag? For Eric, do you have your tag? Or you could just send a message to. Here you go. There we go. You can send a message to that. No, we don't need to do that. Yay, there we go. All right, let's see. Let's see how many ice, eternal ices that we get. I think I already actually sent them in. I did. Cool. You guys just watched me do all my dailies. That's what this stream was about. I think I'll queue up for one more thing of PvP, and then probably just fart around on an alt for a little bit. Strong. Oh, and you get some more eternal ice. There we go. Nope, 50 eternal ice shards. We're after them ice shards, baby. Boom, I just got an additional 200. Nice. Nice. Salvage all of that. Let me go ahead and queue for PvP while I'm here. Yeah, there we go. Netted me a full stack of... nice, there we go. I have not worked full-time on site since 2010, and I'll never go back. Nothing but interruptions at the office, plus the commute sucks. I think a lot of companies misunderstand that that is one of the biggest perks to us working at home. And a lot of company and I know a lot of companies do it just because they're like, oh well, we want the company culture back. It's more so that they're paying for this giant office building and they want people to be in that office building. Like, why aren't you going to be here if I'm paying, what's it, like, you know, like 10 grand a month to rent this place and there's nobody there? I get why they do it, but that hour commute or that half-hour commute or even 45-minute commute is such a killer, because you just add an extra hour and a half or 2 hours onto your day. And it's like one of those things that I've done everything in my power to be able to change that, because I wasn't getting home until 7:30. My daughter, I would pick my daughter up. So this is how my day would go. I wake up in the morning. I didn't have to be to work until 11, but I got off at like 7:30-ish. So I'd pick up my daughter, or I would be at home with the daughter, wake up. My wife would go to work at 8 o'clock, and she'd be up and out of the house. I would leave around like 10:30, 9:45, 10:30, or 9:45 to like 10 o'clock. And then from there, I would drive to work, and I would meet my in-laws there. They would, I would give hand off my daughter, and then I would go and work 8 hours, and then I would pick her up. I would see her, maybe if I were lucky, I would see her for 5 minutes. Most of the time, she would already be asleep, and it would just be a car transfer. And then we'd come home. My wife never got to see our oldest really at like when she was younger, because it was just constantly like the kids were, you had, and that's what we had to do. We had to do that. And homeschooling, don't get me started. I'm strongly considering homeschooling. And I feel like it builds a better bond with you and you and your kids. Like that should be, right? The appeal, the weirdness. Yeah, probably is the weirdness. How does one check out his gears and build? It depends on what you're trying to look at. If you're trying to look at, say, for example, like if you're just trying to look at like what your current build is, you just press, I have a key bound to I, or excuse me, not I, up here in the top menu, just H, hero menu. You can press equipment, you can see all the gear that you have, and then you can press build, and you can see what the traits are and all that cool stuff. I've never got to stay home through 2020. Apparently I was essential. Ancient, I'm sorry, man. sorry. Hey, Jordan, I thank you. Hey, guys, by the way, if you guys have your gooses, go ahead and let them go. I do have to meet up with Tony. I am going to have to meet up with Tony, because we are going to, we're going to have to get a new emote, because we had enough members. YouTube is like Twitch. You have to get so many members to be able to do so. But we got enough members that we can actually go ahead and smothering auras. Oh, I had smothering auras that entire time too. It's embarrassing. And staunch auras. Oh wait, no, this is just a PvP build. Okay. Whew. Almost made me nervous. We're gonna have to do something like that, and we're gonna have to get the surprise goose. That's what we're looking at. How great homeschooling is. My kids have cohorts groups that they attend social events with just a few times a week. Not only, but with the homeschooling, you pick the curriculum. My kids were programming in middle school. If you do homeschool, don't do it like my parents homeschooled me. I gotta ask what happens. Just and said learn. Yeah, it does take I think a special kind of mindset to be able to homeschool, because like and I think it would fall down to me. My wife has already told me, and she's like, look, you know, I love you and all that, but I cannot homeschool the kids. I could never do anything like that, because the way that she learns and the way that she teaches isn't necessarily with patience. And we both agreed kind of at that point. Don't miss that 10. I mentioned Jordan. I said thank you, Jordan. I appreciate that. We're getting there. We're figuring out how to go full time. All right, look. So we go here, get the stun. Can I hit you up there? There we go. Okay. Bam. Go home. We'll go defend home. Okay. Somehow we lost both. Sindri, good to hear. Looking for a new ammo. Been bouncing everywhere. Your videos have really helped me. Here's another super test for not here than Jordan call out. No, you don't have to apologize. You never have to apologize, buddy. Time to go do that work thing. Sven, you have a great evening, a goose evening, as it were. I appreciate it. Sindri, I think you're going to find a really good time. I think you're going to find out this is a really, really good place to be. And I mean, the community, not only the other creators here, there's a bunch of them. And this game is like so under the radar. And it's been kind of like actually my focus, honestly, is just to really make a big deal about the game. Now you're going to try to come over here.
The Colosseum's artifacts are accruing power.
Okay, that's fine. You can go there. Sven the goat.
You've lost the feed. The artifacts have reached maximum power.
Oh, come on. Get the finish. 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 Whoa. Go where the heat is not. Why do I like PvP so much? In a nutshell, I like the capability of being able to be better than another player. For some reason, to me, that is always a lot of fun. That is something that I enjoy, and especially when you're able to get like an outplay, it just, honestly, it just feels so good. Come here. Nah, not enough. I got 3 of them over here. Make him chase me. Does World v Worlds somehow feel different in that regard? It does, because World v World is essentially, it's less condensed. So like in a match in like 10 minutes, you'll know who wins. In World v World, it's just this ongoing thing for a very long time, which in a lot of regards is very, very cool. A lot of people enjoy that. A lot of people enjoy that, just kind of like, we'll say, that continuous complex grind. And especially if they have time for it. That's the big thing, is that if you have time for it, then it's awesome. A lot of people would really enjoy it. Do 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 do.
The Colosseum's artifacts are accruing power.
Damn. That's a tanky ass Tempest. That's okay. I'll make him chase me over here. Doesn't look like we're gonna win this one. We're losing home. I liked it so much more when my account was way less mature. I didn't have all legendary gear. I felt like I could still complete on an even playing field. And even with that being as your focus, like, and I will stress that, even that being as your focus, just getting into world versus world, it still isn't like incredibly difficult for you to enjoy the game. Like, you can still have a ton of fun and still do good even if you only have a couple of pieces of gear. Because like, honestly, you could do everything that you need to just with exotic gear. I'll be the first one to say. Nope, not enough. That's a lot of damage really quickly. Wait for it, and disrespect. Why not? We'll draw them off. And looks like we're losing mid as well anyway. What's it? The best way is to turn off chat. Absolutely. If you turn off chat, you have a great time. I actually don't get too many people to flame, but I also play with my named characters. So I don't know if they'll, like, they don't comment because they know, like, oh, that's Caffeinated Dad. Okay, don't say anything. Like, maybe that's a case. I don't know. But it's always funny to see. Like, occasionally I'll get people who get pissy at me and say, oh, well, you know, like, you're full of crap, or whatever they say. I can't. I'm so bad at trash talking. Like, I can't. I can't sit there and be like, oh, like, throwing shade and doing all this.
Hey, Spotifyers, click or tap the banner to listen to the best West End and beyond. Brought to you by Searchlight Pictures Theater. Now playing in select theaters. Get tickets now. Swift Street.
A new animated series created by head SNL writer Anna Dresser.
This is not my dad's cult anymore. It's my cult.
Knockdown, knockdown, double, knock. Oh, got the tag.
Around the world. Buy tickets before you arrive at aqua.org/tickets.
Blue team has obtained an artifact. You've captured the field. You've lost dragon.
There's no coming back from this, unfortunately. What? Nino, what's going on, buddy?
You've lost lion. You've captured dragon.
Oh, top kills, unfortunately. All right, Wyatt, I appreciate you hanging out, doing all that jazz. It is after 11 o'clock, so we lost that. Did some great damage, got some good kills. Unfortunately, could not get the W. I died a little bit more than I'd like to. Fair calls. I'm serious about closing chat, not worrying about the messages, missing key messages. It's interesting is because a lot of the times the key messages really don't mean anything more than them just being like, attack that. That's what we're doing. Attack that. think we... Let's do Dragonstorm. We're here. Why not? People get cranky in either game mode. It's just slightly harder to whisper your enemies in World v World. That's true because you don't see who their names are. You just see that they're like who they are. Like, okay, well, they're a mithril, what's it? Like a mithril champion or something like that. Like it's a lot less, we'll say, it's a lot less, a lot harder to target in World versus World. Absolutely. Yeah, there we go. Hey, Stoic, what's up, buddy? I wonder if we even have enough people here. Hey, Jared, what's going on, guys? Goose evening to you. Hope you guys are doing well. Get up! Stop being lazy. Oh, there was a good neck crack right there.
Let him leave. We can't get distracted.
Yeah, yeah, all right, convinced. Close chat down and onward. I gotta ask, what's with all the gooses? All right, so, Alana, let me ask you, how do you want to be called? Do you want to be, is it Elena or Alana? Because I think I'll do both. So, the long and skinny of it, and not to be taken any other way than that. I'm sorry, that was very inappropriate. A while ago, one of my early on supporters, and Alana, okay, all right, thank you. One of my early on supporters, and his name was Red Batitude, who like was a big champion of my channel early on when I didn't have like any type of like subscriber base or anything like that. He joined my Discord, and he would say in the morning, and it was like almost like without fail, he would say good morning, or he would try to say good morning at least, and it would always come out as goose morning. For some reason, his phone or his computer would auto correct it to goose, and it would just be hilarious every single morning. So it just kind of grew from there, and we say it in the Discord. Everyone says it basically everywhere. And it's actually a little bit, it's funny too, is because I actually, unfortunately, I should say, low-key feel like I'm doing a disservice to Snebzer, who's another creator here in the Gw2 area. I think he does raid training, if I'm not mistaken. But his thing is gooses, because and I asked him, I was like, I'm not trying to throw shade or anything like that, or trying to steal your thing, but like we started saying gooses in our guild, and I'm kind of afraid to actually tell you about it. A goose in a coffee cup would be great. All right, hold on. Let's see. We're just going to meander on over to Caffeinated Dad Gaming's website. Let's see. Oh, you guys said something. I'm bringing it up now. All right. Can I do, where's display capture? Window capture? Is it display capture? Let's do window. We'll do highly caffeinated home page. There we go. Okay, now look, you ready? I was so excited about making this damn mug, and I got so excited. I told my wife, I was like, "Look, you got to see the mug I got. You got to see the mug." And she was like, "Do people even really buy it?" And I was like, "Some," but I ordered one for myself. I can't. There's a lot of times where I try to explain, like, to my wife, like, trust me, this is what YouTube wants. This is what the algorithm wants, babe. Like, I try to explain Untitled Goose Mug, and it probably is pirating to some degree. Let's be serious. It probably is. Nope. Ow. But again, I'm just like some small creator. Like, you know, I'm over here doing my thing. So, I mean, like, I could probably get like a copyright lawsuit and have to take it down. But that's okay. I'm prepared to take it down if need be. Nobody rat me out. Can't copyright the concept of geese. I mean, you're not wrong. Dude, can you, like, just chill? Get the sweet, sweet burning. Remember, folks, if it's burning, it's probably not a good thing. Meta geese. I see Goose Gang. It kind of, like, just spiraled out of control, and everyone's just kind of laughed at it at this point. And I'll be the first one to admit, yeah, I couldn't get out of that one. I'll be the first one to admit that whenever I do it, I kind of laugh because like the new people who join the Discord are like, what the frick is this dude talking about? Why does he like geese so much? And it's like, and it's hard to explain too, because I'll be like, well, it's a thing. It's a thing that we do. Like, I don't know. Goose Man. The crazy Goose Man. Yeah, probably. Are you up? Did I get you up? There we go. Do. I like puns. I just accept it. Hey, we did it. Oh, don't die. Are you not entertained? All right, kill him. Good lord, this dude's got a lot of HP. All right, kill Braum. He's got 1%. Okay, there we go. Here we go. I feel like the geese would revolt if anyone tried to copy that. You ever seen a goose IRL? Yes. Geese, I will never sit there and be like, oh, well, you know, goose is, is like a weak animal or anything like that. Geese are freaking terrifying. They are absolutely terrifying. And you can't convince me otherwise. Like, if you've ever gotten chased by a goose, like especially Canadian geese, I feel like Canadian geese for some reason are much more aggressive. Like, if you ever get chased by a goose, it is absolutely terrifying because they are incredibly fast. And they're actually very, very strong, and they do have teeth. So anyone who lied to you, and it's just they're just bills now. They overwhelm you with their goose powers, and that's the end of it. That's how you deal with it. I do also have to mention that I'm actually I'm so proud too, is because I've actually had some interest in my caffeinated, or my what do you call it, my elemental shirt. Hold on, I gotta show it. Jump on, there we go. Okay, there we go. So I've had some interest actually in the downstate part of the rotation shirt, and I was so excited when I found out that some people were looking at it and someone actually bought it. That was like my first merch, well, I won't say it was my first merch sale. It was I think one of my first t-shirt sales actually. So it was a big deal. I was so excited and like called my mom. Yes, I called my mom. I love my mom. She was a very sweet woman. Nobody ever likes to deal with this dude. Oh! Squalex, thank you for grabbing a cup. Hope you were doing well this evening. Nice, got that. Alright. Still getting the 10 stacks, still doing like a ridiculous amount of extra damage. Ugh, burn. Ouch, that hurt. To bite their oppressors, obviously. Like, and it's funny too, is because whenever I'm talking about like anything that I do with Caffeinated Dad, like, you gotta understand like where I come from. My dad is very much like, or my dad and my family are very like, we'll say kind of maybe a little country, but there's a lot of things that we do that I feel like people don't necessarily do on a regular basis. Like I had a chicken at the beginning of the stream. Like it's like one of those things that, yeah, like that might not be what people normally do. And I've kind of gotten you know, like over that I'm a little bit different, we'll say. It's funny too, is because whenever I try to explain to them like what I do, and like, oh well, yeah, like I had my second largest audience outside of the United States is actually in Germany. I have a lot of people in Germany who watch me, followed by Australia. And I'm like, isn't that cool? And they're like, wait, so you have people in Germany watching you? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, but how do, like my dad asked me this, well, how do they understand you? And I'm like, well, I'm sure that they can understand some English, right? Like, or I think you can actually turn on subtitles and, you know, go through there. And they're like, but then why? And like my sister's funny because she's like, well, then why watch it? Like, well, you know, like if you can't understand it, why watch it? And I'm like, you're missing the point. Like, it isn't about that. It's just it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain to people who don't watch others play video games when they do actually play video games. There we go. Would hammer do more damage than double dagger? I don't know, actually. I think my focus, especially with the double dagger, is specifically because of the earth attunement, churning earth change and how fluid it is. And that helps maintain the stacks of... Oh, man, I ran Staunch Ors that entire time. That helps me maintain the 10 stack of elemental empowerment. Boom! No, there is a link to my Discord. It's on top of my, it should be on my banner right across the top. Do. Prismatic Icicles, Dragonite Ore, Ice Brewed Saga Mastery. Okay, alright. Some okay stuff. It's some gold. It's nothing like it used to be. I'll take it. How much memories were we? I've got an 81, so there we go. Doing quite well. Nice. Yeah, okay. Easy peasy. Did I already get that? I think I did. Save a seat for me. I'm late, but I wanted to say, hey, John, how are you? Hope you're well. Hope you are well. Yeah, we're just actually wrapping up. It's about 11:15, or 11:18. Do that, Jazz. Oh man, that was a big yawn. Let's see how well I did. I made quite a bit of progress actually here today. Very, very excited about it. Ascended Shards of Glory. That's one thing. That's the final thing that I'm working on for this. Is like I have to finish up the Dragonfall all the way through, and then once I'm done that, I'm good. I want to get to this repeatable chest for the 100 Ascended Shards of Glory, and I have about a week. Yeah, I have about a week, so it goes till July 24th. So it goes to next Monday, and I think it ends there. So yeah, like I want to get there because it's just right there. We're close. We are close. Yeah, that should be good. Are we planning a lot of guild activities for Soto? I want to, and I have to get better about scheduling things right now, and I think that needs to be my practice. I need to get things situated as we are getting ready to go into Secrets of the Obscure. We do have quite a bit of guild activities that we do have access to. So we have like PvP wins, we have race, we have World v World rank. We're starting to get more stuff. Sven has been putting in a ton of work for all of for everything that we've that the guild has been able to upgrade and all that. It's been doing fantastic. So Addison, go ahead and shoot an invite to my tag 5732, and I'll get you in. But yeah, that is going to be kind of like a focus that I want to have, is I want to be able to work on that. That's my focus. That's my goal. Make it a little little guild stuff maybe. And I'll be also the first one to say is that I usually don't log in. I try to log in at least every day, but I don't usually log in every day for a long time. Sometimes I might only be on for about, like, I don't know, like 20 minutes, 10, 15 minutes to do some dailies and then just log off because it's either, you know, I want to spend time with the missus or I'm editing a video, things like that. So we're gonna go in there. Yoon is already ready to go help organize it once I get this cast off your arm. Oh yeah, I think you did tell me about that. Yes. I'd be super keen to join the guild if that was at all possible. Do you accept non-caffeinated non-dads? I do accept non-caffeinated non-dads. It is not a prerequisite. It is a bonus point. You will go to a separate guild, we'll say membership level, and it says non-caffeinated. I'm kidding. You're more than welcome. Shoot me a message in game. I'll add you in there and we'll get you going. Aside from that, I mean, like, seriously, guys, I'm blown away by all the support. Dyron, with the gifts, Jordan, I appreciate it. Why you came, Sindri, all you guys, all the donations, I greatly appreciate it. It's every time I stream, and it's funny, every time I stream and every time I upload a video, like, in my head, I'm like, I'm a little bit closer. I'm a little bit closer to getting there. We're working on it. But we will all know. I just want to say that I'm grateful for every one of you guys watching, everyone that you guys, every video you guys watch, all of that jazz. You guys humble me, so I thank you for that. I probably have to go take care of those chickens because I heard them making a mockery this entire time that I've been upstairs. So I'll probably have to go check in on them. But new video out here tomorrow. Be doing some fun stuff with the catalyst, or at least talking about the catalyst. I want to do a really fun, it's going to be a complete meme, but it's going to be a fun one later this week. Yeah, it's going to be nonsensical, but we'll see. I'm also going to try to toss in a PvP match. Maybe this one that I did earlier with my double dagger, because that went really well, but we'll see. Immaculate vibes, good vibes. Hey, I appreciate it. Seriously, all of you, thank you. Aside from that, you guys have a wonderful evening, a goose evening as it were. If you got the gooses, go ahead and throw them out. Let everyone to see. And yeah, you guys know the drill. Stay caffeinated, folks.